I have to admit, I did not understand the hype around this bag at all. I would see it online and I'd be like, ooh, that's cute, but is it like $240 worth of cuteness? I wasn't sure. But then I bought one for my little sister as a gift, and I watched her use it every single day for the past month, and I'm not gonna lie, my mind has completely changed. Hi everyone, my name's Abby and welcome to Design for Growth, where we make everyday moments extraordinary through fashion, lifestyle, and personal growth. So from fashionistas to hostesses, join me on this journey to elevate our lives. It's giving self-love. Let's grow together. Today, we're talking about none other than the iconic Coach Laurel Bag. I'm going to be sharing with you what I've noticed about the quality, the craftsmanship, the functionality of the bag, and also at the end, I'm going to show you 3 different ways to style her to match your personal style. So a little context about this bag. I actually bought this bag for my sister. She has just been such a wonderful sister to me, and no, she did not pay me to say that. And these past couple of months, she's been going through a little bit of a hard time, so I just wanted to do something that'll hopefully brighten up her day. I picked this Laura bag because it's been on her wish list for a while now. She either wanted something in the browns or the pinks, and honestly, I tried to get the pink denim collection one, but I was on the website at the time and like my page was loading, and before my page even finished loading, the bag was sold out. The Coach girlies do not play. They work fast. So one night I was randomly scrolling and I saw that they had this maple color, and I instantly was like, add to cart, let's pay, let's go. And so when it arrived, it was a nice surprise for her and she really liked it. She's had this bag for about a month now, and I've watched her use it day in and day out. And honestly, seeing her use it has definitely given me a new perspective on the bag. So let's talk about what actually changed my mind. At first glance, you can just tell it's just a nice bag. The stitching is so neat on it. The dark brown pebbled leather this bag feels very nice. It has some texture to it, which is great. And you can tell like the quality is definitely there. It holds its shape even when it has nothing in it, and yet it still has a little bit of a slouch. The hardware is shiny even after a month's worth of use. I must say the leather has softened a little bit since my sister got it. Not that much, but it does slouch a little bit more now, and it's such like the perfect slouch. Like you can see the curvature, and the leather is just wearing so nicely. I'm kind of looking to see if I see any scratches or any like loose threads or anything like that. Nothing so far after a month. So that is pretty impressive, especially since she's been using it every single day. One con that I do have with this bag is just that the lining is just polyester. I think Coach could have done something different. Like you could have done like a nice silk. You could have done a nice like suede. I know the polyester lining is to help make the cost a little bit more budget friendly, but the leather on this is just so beautiful. I just wish the inside was just as beautiful. Let's talk about the design. So the design is a traditional hobo style bag that can be converted from top handle like this to a crossbody, and here is the crossbody strap. So it's in that same delicious dark brown leather, and it comes with these rings for you to attach it, so you can detach this and attach this. On the crossbody strap, there are adjustable, it's kind of like a belt loop type thing, so you can adjust it to the length that works best for you. The top handle strap has an 11-inch drop, so a drop is from the top of the strap to the top of the bag, so this should be 11 inches. And the crossbody strap has a 22-inch drop. Let's talk about some of the measurements. The length of this bag comes in at 12.25 inches. The height is at 9.25, and then the width is 4.25. Inside, you have an open mouth zipper. The zipper is so smooth, I'm not even gonna lie. And inside, there are 2 pockets. So there's a clasp pocket and a zipper pocket. And like I mentioned earlier before, the fabric on the inside is polyester, not my favorite, but I digress. This bag does come in multiple colors. So my sister has it in this maple color, but there's also a black on the website right now and a caramel brown that they're calling tan. If you're lucky enough to get the special drops, you can get this in like a pink denim. They also did this in a cherry blossom and tons of other leathers, but those drops are crazy, I tell you. They really are. So this bag can go from something simple like this, which is very minimalist, to something that's a little bit more maximalist like this. This bag also comes in 3 different sizes. Is it 3 different sizes? Yes, there's a small one. This is the Laurel, and then there's the big Laurel, and I'll show you that on screen. Okay, so next, let's talk about the functionality of this bag. So what actually fits in this bag? Let's see. Let's start off with the biggest claim that they have on the website, which is a 13-inch MacBook or a 13-inch computer can fit in here. This is my 13-inch Mac. And honestly, I have not gotten it to fit. It fits like if I do it like this, but no one's gonna like carry their bag like that. So this doesn't fit, but I do have an iPad. This one's like an 11-inch iPad, and that fits with no problems, while it gives me problems. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I do have this 11-inch iPad that does fit in it, and so I'll show you really quickly. Great, you can see that it fits, it's not bulging, and also it zips perfectly fine. So we're here for that. But let me show you what else can fit in here. So if you're packing it day to day. So let's start off with pouches, so having some essentials in a pouch and also a wallet. This is the Coach pink canvas wallet. It's so cute. Let's put this pouch. Okay, wonderful. I also have glasses case, some hand sanitizer. Let's put it in one of the pockets. Lotion. This is 2.6 ounces. Okay. Compact mirror. Okay, what else can I fit in here? Oh, my phone. Okay, cool. And let's zip it up. There we go. And she zips up. She's not too heavy, not bulging out or sinking at the bottom either. The bottom is fine. Yeah, she's looking good. Because of all the things that it fits, this bag is so good for running errands, and because of the different straps as well. This shoulder strap is pretty, it's a pretty sufficient strap. It stays on your shoulder so you're not fixing it all the time. And of course the crossbody, depending on how tall you are, it hits you in a very comfortable spot. So it is a very versatile everyday bag. And I think that's what also makes it a good work bag. It's not a loud bag. So if you're someone who doesn't want to go to work with a lot of logos, this is perfect for you. You can fit everything that you need to fit in here and still walk into the office with a cute behind bag. So it's super easy to personalize this bag depending on the charms that you use and like the accessories that you attach to this. So I'm going to show you 3 different ways that you can style this bag. I will show you the first one, which is a very cutesy girly style, which is how my sister wears it on the daily. So my sister does a couple of things to personalize her bag. First, she adds this cherry blossom chain. It's a little short, so we added 2 gold circle rings to each end of the chain for some added length before attaching it to the bag. And next, she'll add her key fob. This one is actually from the Coach Cherry Blossom drop. It's the same print that's on her wallet. And I think that tan brown really works well with the darker brown of the maple. So it like really adds a little bit of dimension to the bag. Next, what she'll do is add her element of fun, which is a stuffed animal keychain or just, like a really cute bag charm. So right now she's in her Jellycat era. So she has this bunny from Jellycat that, I'm not gonna lie, is actually really cute, and it goes really well with the girly, cutesy, playful vibe that she has going on. Another charm that she wears sometimes is this charm of our cat. Basically, it's a black cat that looks like our cat Molly. Either way, you can have the Jellycat or you can have the Molly cat. It just depends what your vibes are, or you can have both of them. Hey, we don't judge here, but it's super playful, super cutesy. This next style is kind of like how I would wear it. I am definitely a little bit more like simple, a little bit more minimalist than my sister, but I do like a good color. So for mine, it's super simple. It's just two things. I start off by adding a chain. This chain is actually a necklace. It's an orange beaded necklace that I own. I'm not sure what the stones are. I used to know, but I forgot. But I added 2 small silver circle rings to each end to make it easier to attach to the bag. And I love how the stones are in various hues of orange. Next, what I'll add is just a twilly. This one's in an Hermes twilly. I think the orange and the brown works really well with the orange from the chain and the brown of the bag. I'm just going to tie this twilly into a bow. I can't tie a bow backwards, so I'm going to turn the back around really quickly and tie it, and then I'll show you what it looks like. So this is it. Like I said, this is super simple. It's just a chain and a twilly scarf, and it adds so much personality. What really works here, I think, are the colors, how the orange and the brown really play off the dark brown of the bag. But I think it's cute. Now let's do it the third way, which I don't know, I think it's more of like a fun wild card type of way. Basically like a maximalist type of way to wear the bag. We're going to start off with this beautiful Hermes twilly. It has keys and like confetti on it. It's so cute. I think the color really goes well with this Laurel bag. So with the twilly, I'm going to actually use it as I'm going to use it to cover the handle. That's one thing about twillies. You can use them in your hair. You can use them and like create little cute bows or whatever. But you can also wrap your bag with it, which I love to do. We're going to use these 2 holes here, this one and this one. We're going to start off by putting the twilly inside the hole, and then we're just going to hold it up so we can begin wrapping. And the wrapping is pretty straightforward. You're just wrapping around the whole strap of the bag. And you can do it as close or as loose as you want, but to make it fit, I'm kind of doing like a medium wrap. Like I'm doing it tight, but I am making sure that I have enough to be able to cover the whole strap. Now I'm towards the end, and I'm just going to insert the twilly inside of this D-ring again. And here we go. And this is the strap. And then when it falls on the bag, you can kind of see that. Super cutesy, right? Yeah. Let's add the other thing. Next, what I'm going to do is add a charm. So the charm that I have is this fish charm. So it has this cute little gold charm with a moving fish, and instead of having scales, it has like little bejeweled diamonds on the fish, which are really cute. And then it has a fish themed bracelet attached to it. And then I'm going to add my burgundy leather heart to this as well, just to add some more colors. And to really bring this home, I'm going to add the Coach Pearl keychain to either side of the bag, and I really think it ties the whole bag together. There we go. Here we go. Ah, so nice. And I think with this, like, I know this isn't like super crazy maximalist, but like you can do so much more with it. You can add more charms. Like I can go, if I had more like fish related charms, I could add that. So like if I want, I can add like my Molly charm back here and kind of like just add as much character. This totally stays, and you can just wear it like this, no biggie at all. That is style number 3. So style number 3, like I said, it's a little bit more of a wild card, lots of color, yeah, and very like theme focused. So which one of these are your favorites? Let me know down in the comments below. Or if you have this bag, how are you styling it? I also want to know that. So overall, I think the Coach Laurel bag is amazing. I went from someone who didn't really see its value to understanding how versatility and good craftsmanship is what really takes this bag to the next level. That's it for me, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. And please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe on this video if you like bag review videos like this. And I will see you all next time. Bye.